Here we have baby Mojave Rattlesnake. This guy is not very old at all. I'd say he was born this year, not even a yearling. I could be wrong. I'm not an expert in baby snakes, but definitely enjoying getting to video and photograph these guys for this video. You can watch him taste the air by flicking his tongue out of his mouth. He knows we're not supposed to be there. He's going to try and scoot away from us for a little bit. If that doesn't work, he's going to do what he's doing now. He's going to put his head in his coils. Rattlesnakes know that their head is their most vulnerable part, and that they won't survive an injury to the head. They'll a lot of times will survive an injury to a tail or to the midsection, but they instinctively know to protect their heads. Contrary to old wives' tales, babies, it is believed now that baby venomous snakes of all kinds can control their venom. A lot of press out there says that they can't, and therefore they're actually more deadly. I would lean towards the opinion of the adults of this species being more deadly, because while they have a very, very serious venom, the adults will yield a lot more in the event of a bite. And you look at things like toxicity and dosage when evaluating a venomous snake bite. So I wouldn't pay too much attention to the old wives' tales that baby snakes can't control their venom. The Mojave Rattlesnake is found about as far east as the Big Bend area in West Texas. They go down into Mexico. They go through southern New Mexico, quite a bit of Arizona, and even some into California and a few spots in Nevada, I think. They don't have nearly as wide of a range as something like the Western Diamondback rattlesnake, but they are regarded as having one of the most potent bites of any of the rattlesnakes. Now we are looking at a little Western Diamondback rattlesnake. This is another one that is probably a yearling, or just was born earlier in the year. Not real sure. The Western Diamondback rattlesnake is one of my favorite snakes. They are very common throughout their range, and sadly they are among some of the species, or the main species, persecuted in commercial rattlesnake hunts in the Western United States, primarily Texas and Oklahoma. This little guy's just trying to get away from us. He just wants to go about his business. Not uncommon for a young one or an adult. Most rattlesnakes, when they are trying to evade you and get away from you, they still keep a leery eye on you. They wanna know what you're doing. So they are really good at crawling backwards while keeping an eye on you. And right now this little guy is looking for a place to hide. He's looking for a little crevice or rock to get under or sink into. That's how these guys survive, even into their adulthood. They definitely stay hidden the majority of the time, and when they're out in the open, they're vulnerable. They're vulnerable to other animals that will prey on them. Things like roadrunners, hawks, owls, skunks, several different animals. Feral hogs definitely will eat these guys, kill them and eat them. And the Western Diamondback is actually got a much larger range than the Mojave. They go down into Mexico, and then they actually go as far over into central Arkansas. Although they're not common in Arkansas, at one time my guess is they probably were, because there are some populations of them there. Then they kind of move across like southern Oklahoma, and they're the most commonly encountered venomous snake in western Oklahoma. And they also have a real strong population in New Mexico and Arizona. If memory serves me correct, they do get into California, at least a few counties, although I'm not sure how wide the range is in California. And I think they may even hit a county or two in Nevada. But, and then all throughout, Mexico, central Mexico. Ooh, we got a little snip there. This guy's getting tired of us and our camera. I can't say I blame him. But anyway, really lucky my friend has this land where he's got this stuff set up where we can photograph these guys out here. He does keep these animals here, and it kind of leads to some opportunities like this. Now here he goes. He's gonna try and back into a little crevice. Try to hide from us. These guys look incredibly similar to the Mojave, and it really kind of takes a trained eye to tell the two species apart, especially when they're young. However, I did consult some people who know quite a bit more about rattlesnakes than I do, and I kind of feel like I know quite a bit about them. But I had them check out both of them for the IDs. We got two different cameras on him now, so he's kind of looking back and forth at both of us. And here he's made his way under a little rock. And once again, that's what these guys do. They wedge in rock crevices and go down into burrows. And they come out and sun themselves a little. And then they slink back into to a crack or a crevice. And that way they kind of stay hard to get. I pulled him out with a snake hook, and you can see he's just searching for another place to go. Definitely tasting the air with his tongue, seeing if he can pick up any familiar scents. I wouldn't doubt that there's some lizards and small rodents in this area, and that he may be maybe being stimulated by that. Ooh, we got a couple of strikes. Got the camera rig a little too close, so we're going to back off. The Western Diamondbacks are just too much fun to interact with, I'll say that. And once again, they're very, very common, but they're still one of my favorite snakes in the Crotalus genus. You see, he only has like a little button, and he'll add to that as he gets older. They do have all the instincts of their adult counterparts. Well, anyway, I'm going to say thanks to Rick for letting us use his land, and thanks to Kevin and Shrek for toting some gear along and helping with these shoots. Guys, please smash that like button and hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hopefully I'll get some more videos coming your way soon. Thank you guys for watching.